Hey, it's summertime in Tahoe. No better place to be in the world. So let's figure out what's going on in Lake Tahoe that you can have some fun at. Hi, everybody. I'm Tahoe Tony, managing broker for eXp Luxury Real Estate, Nevada broker salesman license number 144620. And I'm also the creator of this YouTube channel, Living in Tahoe, which talks about beautiful properties to buy in Lake Tahoe, the taxes in Lake Tahoe, or I should say the lack of taxes in Lake Tahoe, and the lifestyle. And so today we're going to talk about some of the events that are going on. Some great events in the summertime. A lot of them are outdoors and it's beautiful. This event, if you'd like to be a mountain biker or improve your mountain biking skills, there are some classes going on in August. We've got youth clinics, youth progression series, women inclusive clinics, and women inclusive progression series. So this is called Riders in the Sky. It's at the Sky Tavern, which is just outside of Tahoe on the other side of Mount Rose. It's like 15, 20 minutes from Incline Village. And you can get all the stats of when all the classes are and everything. I'm not going to go on all of them because it would take too much time. There's quite a few things going on. It's about $45 per class. You're going to need a working mountain bike, a helmet, protective gear, water, soda, snacks, and all that stuff. But check out the link for that. It should be a lot of fun if you want to become a better mountain biker. Lake Tahoe has some of the best mountain biking trails around. It's not as hot as everywhere else, so you should be able to get some good skills in this. And also Incline Village on the north shore of the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe has a mountain biking park that you can practice on too. I haven't done it yet, but I just saw the stuff out there. It looks like a lot of fun. And then speaking of fun, Tiki Thursday at Bowl Incline. So Bowl Incline was been totally redone, and Sam Chow has the diner in there, which is amazing food. I eat there regularly. I was just dining with some high-end clients that travel the world all the time, and they were shocked to see that he has a diner there, and they're like, "We got to go." And I'm like, "Oh, I eat lunch there all the time. It's great." So Tiki Thursday at Bowl Incline every Thursday in August from 5 to 10 p.m. Join us for live music on the patio and drink and menu specials. Also, you're probably getting a little bit of bowling there, some good activity. And speaking of drink specials, now Incline Village has 3 private beaches for residents and their guests. On one of the beaches on Incline Beach, particularly, there's the Barefoot Bar. And the Barefoot Bar is run by Incline Spirits. So with a full bar on the beach, you can get cocktails. It's great. And they're having a 2024 summer music series, Wednesdays and Fridays from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's great. I've been down to these concerts. You see all your friends down there. The weather's beautiful. You can go swim. You can get a drink. You can listen to the band. It's great. I love it. So you do need to have an IVGID pass to get into the beaches in Incline Village. So if you're not a resident or you're not a guest of a resident, you're not going to be able to go to this event. Sorry. But if you are an Incline Village resident, which I hope you are, because it's a beautiful place to live, check that out. If you're not and you want to be, reach out to me and I'll help you find a house for you to buy so you can be an Incline Village resident. So now if we go on the other side of the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe and State Line, Rod Stewart is playing. That's right, the original Rod Stewart. It's not a cover band or one of those fake bands. It's the real Rod Stewart on Friday, August 9th, from 8 to 9:30 p.m. And that's at the Lake Tahoe Outdoor Arena, which is amazing. A great place to see a concert. I've seen so many concerts there, and one of my favorite places. I saw Duran Duran there once, and as they were singing, the moon was coming up in the background. It was just incredible. I love it. So my wife got me tickets to that show, so you might see Tahoe Tony there if you're going to the Rod Stewart show on August 9th. And then, speaking of music, we've got some classical music in Tahoe, right? I'm a big fan of classical music, so we've got the Classical Tahoe Orchestra Series. This is going to be the Classical Tahoe Riccardi Pavilion at the University of Nevada, Reno at Lake Tahoe. So this is in Incline Village. This is Friday and Saturday, August 2nd and 3rd. Starts at 7. Ticket purchase required. Prices are $35 to $200. And the $35, I think, is a student ticket, and they go up from there. And each summer, Classic Tahoe brings together America's leading classical musicians for a 16-concert series that delights audiences with superb musicians, intimate outdoor pavilion, educational programs, and majestic Lake Tahoe settings. So before I got into real estate, I was working at swing shift at a restaurant, a high-end restaurant, and the musicians would come in after they played because they're used to eating late. And they were telling me that the quality of musicians there are some of the best in the world because so many people want to come to Lake Tahoe in the summertime. So they're getting the best musicians for these shows. So if you're into classical music, highly recommend that. That should be awesome. And then if you're not into classical music, you want something a little bit more light and easy, we got Tunes on Tap, and that's at the Alibi Ale Works, Incline Village, every Thursday. So first, 8th, 15th, and this starts at 7 p.m. Tunes on Tap is our new Thursday night outdoor concert series. The Alibi houses, they've got a big restaurant. They make their own beer. It's very delicious. And they have this big patio out there. My friend had his rehearsal dinner there. And it was a really great venue for that because it's leveled like this. So if you're looking up, you can look down and see where the bands are playing, but you're right next to the bar. So great venue for that. The band lineup, August 1st, Bad Decisions. August 8th, Sierra Sirens. Ooh, with special guest Moonlight Movement. And then August 15th, Smokey the Brew. So those should be some good shows. Speaking of beers, the Tahoe Brew Fest is happening in August, right? August 24th on Ski Run Boulevard. The Tahoe Brew Fest celebrates all that is special about South Lake Tahoe's mountain culture, our beer, our crafts, our environment, and most of all, our community. We welcome beer lovers worldwide to enjoy a beautiful day of brew in South Lake Tahoe. And how does it work, right? How does Brew Festival work? If you purchase a general admission ticket, and they start at about $80, you get 3 hours of unlimited sampling with a 5-ounce commemorative sample cup. And if you upgrade to a VIP ticket, which is $132, you get an extra hour of sampling and a stainless steel commemorative Tahoe Brew Fest glass. So I looked into this, and Harvey's has specials, so you don't want to drive after this if you've been sampling beer for 4 or 5 hours. They've got room specials like 10% discount on the stuff. If you want to check that out, go to TahoeBrewFest.com, check out the link to get some good information there about this event on the south side of Lake Tahoe. And then there's another event. Now this is Blue Harvest United to Nourish, the Blue Harvest Farm to Table Dinner for Hunger Relief. So this is just outside of Lake Tahoe in Sierraville, but it is for the Sierra Community House, which is one of my favorite charities in Lake Tahoe. It's who I donate a lot of money to. I'm sorry, I just say not a lot of money. I donate on a regular basis to not a lot of money. And this is a pretty special event if you like food. Sierra Community House, a local organization dedicated to empowering our community through family strengthening, crisis prevention, hunger relief, and legal services, is thrilled to invite you to our first edition of this extraordinary event. Imagine yourself surrounded by the breathtaking beauty of dancing pines, enjoying a meticulously prepared feast sourced from our region's finest ingredients. This isn't just dinner, it's a celebration of community, sustainability, and compassion. Should be an amazing event. Only 125 seats are available. Tickets are $349. And again, this is for charity, so it's not all about the food. It's for helping this charity, a great charity. So that should be a pretty nice event. And then we also have the Thunderbird Lodge Classic Tour. The Thunderbird Lodge is right in the middle of the Nevada, between the North and South Shore on the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe. My wife happens to be on the board there, so I get to go to a lot of these events, and they're excellent, every single one of them. So they've got two. They've got the Classic Tour. If you want to tour the Thunderbird Lodge, which George Whitell built in 1939, it's beautiful, and he was super wealthy. He was such a smart person. He saw what was happening in the stock market in the 1920s, and he took all his money out because he realized it was a bubble and was about to burst. So when the stock market crashed and the economy came down, he had so much extra money. So he bought this property. He built this beautiful lodge there with tunnels underneath and everything. He had lions. He had the Thunderbird boat yacht, which is amazing. It's got 2 aircraft engines in it. A beautiful, beautiful boat. So you could check this all out. It's on a tour, $75 per person. So every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, August 2nd through the 31st. They start at 9:30 a.m., 11 a.m., 12:30, and 2 p.m. only on Saturday. So a great event. I would highly recommend that. If you're more like me, they also have the Thunderbird Lodge Wine and Cheese Tour. So you get to do the same tour, but you get to do it when you're sampling charcuterie boards and having wine. So I would opt for that one. It's a little bit more expensive. It's $125 per person, but it should be an amazing event. And that is 21 and older, obviously, since they're going to be serving wine. And then the last weekend, I mean, there's just so many more events going on. I'm just trying to highlight some of the events. But if you go onto the events in Tahoe, there's dozens and dozens and dozens of bands and events going on. I'm not a big tattoo person, but the Long Live Tattoo Festival in South Lake Tahoe is going on Labor Day weekend. I looked at some of the pictures, some amazing tattoos. The artists are incredible. It's like a work of art. It's super, super interesting. So that might be worth seeing. Again, they have packages at hotels. I couldn't get prices because every time I clicked on the price page, it said page not found, 404. Hopefully you have better luck of finding out how much that costs, but these are some of the events going on Lake Tahoe in August of 2024, so hopefully you get out there and enjoy it. Remember, we still have all the great boating, the hiking, the mountain biking, skiing, wakeboarding, all that stuff they do. Hydro surfing, my friend got those hydro surfers, are so fun once you learn how to do it. Bit of a learning curve there. And then just sitting on your deck, enjoying a glass of wine, enjoying yourself. It's a spectacular place and a spectacular time, all together, all in one. Summer in Tahoe, nothing better. This is Tahoe Tony. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe below. Click on the notification bell. You'll be the first one notified when I've had another great video like this about living in Tahoe.